Hi, and welcome to Massage Time. Are you struggling with tennis elbow? A lot of the information you're getting out there at the moment is useless, and it's not really helping your tennis elbow at all. Even after 5-6 treatments, find that eventually the tennis elbow has come back. And the reason the muscles are strained on the back of the forearm is because they're basically being overused. The most effective ways to get rid of tennis elbow is to stretch the front muscles of the forearm and strengthen the rear muscles of the forearm where you're getting most of the pain from. It's a really simple stretch to do. You place your fingers into the table, so splay your fingers, place them into the table, leave your wrist off the surface like this. You don't want to press your wrist into the table. You'll end up creating this wrinkling at the back of the wrist, and that will just cause you pain. Into the table and then lean away so that you stretch all the forearm muscles. Different variations are to change the position of the rotation of your wrist. So as you can see in this position, my bones are crossing over. My thumb is on the opposite side of the outside of my elbow. But if I was to turn my palm so that my thumb is on the same side as the outside of my elbow, that's a more effective stretch, leaning back through the forearm muscles. Keeping the fingers splayed allows all these muscles at the front of the forearm to stretch out. And when they stretch out, you will get an instant relief on the rear forearm muscles where you're actually getting the tennis elbow pain. The other exercise you want to do is, again, splay the fingers and actively, using the rear forearm muscles, just lift and hold. Lift and hold. Hold for 2 seconds at a time. Give it a good contraction. And I guarantee you'll pretty much get instant relief. You can even test if you need that by checking how flexible your forearm muscles are. So if you're getting tennis elbow and you can achieve 90 degrees of what we call wrist flexion, so bending the hand forward towards the front surface of the forearm, you've got no issues with the rear forearm muscles. They're not restricted in any way, shape or form, but what they're doing is they're just overstraining. If you struggle to go the other way, that tells you that these muscles at the front are actually creating a tension when you grip. They're not allowing enough flexibility for your wrist and your hand to work effectively when gripping, and so you strain these rear muscles because they're struggling against that resistance, and you end up with what's known as tennis elbow. Hence the reason it was called tennis elbow, because it was first diagnosed during the gripping of a racket. And when this area becomes inflamed and painful, you struggle to grip. So just remember, you want to get rid of tennis elbow, stretch the front, exercise the rear, and that's problem solved. Try it and let me know. You've been listening to Theodorus at massagetime.co.uk. Simple, isn't it?